This is Bimbo News with your hosts, Allie Siegel, Melissa Stecky.
Hello, and welcome to Webcrawler's Bimbo News. I'm Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
This is a podcast where we'll cover everything from viral news stories to pop culture to things that we watched on TV during the week. We have a Patreon. Our true crime episodes are now only available at patreon.com/webcrawlers for $5 a month. Melissa, who are our new patrons?
We have Laurel B, Tommy B, Meredith, Yuki, and Catherine. All lovely
Tommy
names.
Boy.
That's what I was thinking. Tommy Boy.
Yeah, Tommy Boy.
Wow.
Welcome to the team, guys. You know what movie I've never seen? Beverly Hills Ninja.
You know, I don't know that I've seen it either. I've seen Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, but not Beverly Hills Ninjas.
Wait,
and,
Beverly Hills Ninja. You know what? I don't know that I have either. Chris Farley, Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, never have I ever. One of the greats.
Oh, no. It has 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, no, really? That's how you know it's good.
There's no way. It's got to be funny. It's got to be.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Chris
bad
Farley
good.
and Chris Rock. No, that's funny.
Yeah, that's a good film right there.
Wow.
Well, let's get into it. This week in Weird, we were plagued by, like a ton of earthquakes this week.
Yes.
Even more in the past few days that I didn't feel. I know because my parents texted me saying like there was another small earthquake in Malibu and things. There was a big one in Pasadena, maybe 2 weeks ago, was it? I know we're not good at time.
Oh yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and it was like a 5.0 or something.
It was, and it was long. It lasted a while.
Yeah, it wasn't just a jolt. It was like a roller. It was a wave. It was a strong wave.
We were surfing the wave.
And then it was right under me and Maria, but you felt it too.
I felt
strong.
It was very strong.
And then there was another one a few days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah, in Thousand Oaks. And
right.
It was centered in
Malibu.
Oh, there was two. One was centered in Malibu. And that was big. That was, I think they said it was a 5.0, 4.7 or something.
Yeah, I felt that one. That was a big jolt.
Yeah, that was big. And I was at my parents' in Thousand Oaks, and that was like long and hard. No, that's what she said.
Yeah.
But it was scary. It was scary. And then a few hours later, there was an aftershock centered in Thousand Oaks. That was like a 4.0. So I'm
big
just
one's
wondering.
Coming.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the facts are in, and
the facts are in.
Ready. Yeah,
you got to get My Shake, this app.
I think so I was looking, and I think I do have it, but I have my alert notifications turned off, my emergency notifications.
I had to turn mine back on for it.
Yeah, because I realized as I was like deleting things the other day, I did have an alert for earthquakes.
Yes.
For My Shake, and I was like, oh, but it didn't go off because my bitch ass doesn't want to hear about Amber Alert.
Okay, I turned mine off too because when Ripley was born, like she would, sleep at random times. I'm like, I don't need these alerts going off, waking her up. So I turned them off, and I was like, oh, I should probably turn them back on. And so I turned them back on.
My nervous system can't handle the Amber Alert
They're
sound.
so
I'm
loud.
sorry. It just needs to chill out a little bit.
But
or
this
else
My Shake
get
was
into
like
an accident.
It was so loud. It was like, beep, earthquake, take cover. And I was like, ah. And like 10 seconds before, I was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I just was in bed.
Well, that's okay. So my mom came running into my room and she was like, let's go outside. And I said, I think we're just supposed to stay in bed, actually. Like, I think you're just supposed to chill.
I feel like outside's the safest place as long as you're not around trees.
Right. I don't know if you know anything about earthquakes, because I think that
a sinkhole could open
under
up.
a table is old news.
I think that's old news. I think and doorways are very old news.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, I think I'm just supposed to ride it out here in bed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think run outside.
Let
But
us
I do
know,
feel
guys.
like you should get under something though, in case there's like stuff hanging.
Yeah, the covers.
Yeah. The soft covers.
Yeah, get under the covers.
Yeah.
So the big one's coming. Send us jugs of water. We'll do an
I'm
Amazon
prepared.
wish list of fuck, Melissa's prepared.
I'm
I
prepared.
actually have to go to Costco today. I might get like a bunch of water just to make and not drink it, like have it be my safety water.
Safety water, yeah.
So, because like I have water here and I'll just drink it. So I just need it to be my like safety. I don't touch this water. This is
you need safety water.
This is my earthquake water. No, like people come over, like, can I have a water? No, that's my earthquake water. You drink from the tap. Those Evians are for the big one. So this is a crazy story that I heard and surprised actually that it wasn't me. This influencer named Sue Ellen Carey. She married herself. It's called if you think I'm going to pronounce this word right, you're crazy.
Carey.
Sologamy marriage.
Sologamy. Because like monogamy.
You marry yourself. Yeah, monogamy, but sologamy. She married herself, but after 1 year being married to herself, she found herself to be hard to be married to. Commitment, she realized, can have its challenges. So she has decided to divorce herself.
Okay. Now, is there paperwork involved? She's the Mariah Carey impersonator.
She's a Mariah Carey impersonator?
Oh, she's not the one. She's not Mary Carey. She's another one. Okay.
Yeah, she does events as a Mariah Carey impersonator as well. Wow.
Well, she's an interesting person.
Yeah. She realized her sologamous marriage was a process of healing and self-discovery. But I also understood that personal growth can lead us in different directions. Us, meaning her and her. And she's opening up to the idea of actually dating a person other than herself.
Okay.
If she wants to be married to someone else, did she have to divorce herself? Does she have a
first?
Prenup? I guess maybe. Yeah, that's funny.
Who gets the furniture?
I don't know. Publicity stunt, if I've ever heard one. And then, Melissa, you found us on the news. Will you explain what happened?
We were watching Nightline, ABC
As
Nightline.
One does, yeah.
And it was about, because Taylor endorsed Kamala, and it was about how that can like affect an election. It was just about that being in the news.
And a ton of people started registering to vote. I guess,
like 30,000 people registered to vote. And it was just about how that's like influential. And someone's like, Swifties are, a big force. And it showed stills from the Eras tour. And 2 of those photos were of Maria and Allie and Martin. I was hidden behind people for all of those photos. There's one, the LA Times. I'm not in any of these photos. I'm behind someone.
Which is a travesty.
It's a travesty. But Martin's there. You're there. Maria's there.
You know what's crazy is I feel like you're the tallest of all of us, yet somehow you were hidden in the photos.
I don't know. It's fine.
The cracks.
It's fine. I don't need the publicity,
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's so funny,
it's
though.
Very funny.
It's like Swifties,
One of the photos is Maria's like looking at the camera, like
yeah, she's breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, it's very funny.
It's so good. We put it up on our Instagram if you want to check it out. What else is going on?
Well, there was a 650-foot mega tsunami in Greenland that lasted. It caused waves that lasted like 9 days.
Jesus, that's scary.
Yeah, it was a melting glacier that set off a huge landslide, which triggered a 650-foot high mega tsunami in Greenland. And then there was this mysterious vibration that shook the whole planet for 9 days.
Ooh. Sensual. Stay in bed for that one.
Oh boy.
Mysterious vibrations.
But yeah, this was normally the landslides last for minutes, but this one lasted for 9 days.
That's crazy.
And the
Greenland is
seismologists-
icy and Iceland is green, correct?
Iceland is green and icy in the winter. But yeah, Iceland's very green.
Yeah.
So watch
They tried
out.
to confuse us with that one.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't put it past me.
Speaking of ice,
I did that for a reason.
a Carnival cruise ship hit an iceberg.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It was an Alaska cruise. It was sailing in the Tracy Arm Fjord, which is south of the city of Juneau. And there's a video of it. People were like filming it. This woman posted a video on TikTok. And she says, if we die, it was damn well worth it. It's a Titanic moment.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like having my Titanic, like TikTok, having my Titanic moment as you're dying on a Carnival cruise.
It didn't damage the ship though. So good. Yeah, but it's crazy. Just a giant iceberg floating in the water.
Oh my God. I hope that woman, you know what? Actually, I'm having a come to Jesus moment and I wish her well. I wish her a good life.
I hope she finds a door
How will Mom
floating.
Talk survive that? How will Mom Talk survive the Carnival cruise being hit by an iceberg? That's crazy.
I hope she gets a life
Titanic moment.
Jacket. I hope she gets on a lifeboat. I hope she beats out all the women and children. Yeah. And you find a door.
Fucking crazy.
Speaking of large ships that travel, Boeing workers are on strike.
Good for them.
For the first time since 2008.
Ooh.
Yeah, more than 30,000 Boeing workers rejected a new labor contract, and they're on strike. And so it halts production.
They all die from a suicide.
Yeah, watch out for these people.
Yeah.
But it's halting production of the 737 MAX, which is the one that has been having all the issues.
They'll probably just send it out unfinished.
I know. This is kind of scary. So
yeah, they're like, it's done.
Yeah. But they want a wage increase because they can't pay cost of living. So good for them. I'm
sure. And something is going on over at Boeing. Is there an investigation to Boeing?
I don't know.
What's happening?
I don't know.
The spaceship was Boeing that these poor astronauts got.
Oh yeah, the spaceship came back, but those astronauts are still up there, I believe.
What Boeing is terrorizing the world,
and no one's doing anything about it.
Yeah,
who cares? We're the only people who care.
That's my platform. Why didn't they ask about Boeing during the debate? That should be a real question.
They did because the CEO stood down. I believe he resigned, and then I think they hired a woman CEO.
3 children in a trench coat.
But I think which is what was I reading? Where it was a common thing for if a company fails, a CEO resigns, they always hire a woman to take the fall, to blame, so they can further blame the woman. That's a thing that has happened a lot in the past.
That is so messed.
It's so fucked up. I wish I could. I don't know where I read that, but I did.
Snopes. QAnon.
Yeah.
4chan.
Oh no, it was on QAnon. Oh no. Another airline story. A passenger threatened to choke people on a flight. A California man on Frontier Airlines was arrested on Wednesday after attempting to strangle a flight attendant and threatening to kill everybody.
I've never flown Frontier Airlines, nor have I feel like it's ever even been an option when I've searched for a flight.
I don't know. Oh, this is a small. It was departing from Santa Ana to San Francisco. So I feel like they do smaller flights. Yeah, his 30-year-old guy named Charles, he faces up to 20 years in prison for interfering with flight crew members.
Oh my God. He said, we're all going to hell. The airplane is going down. He was having a
panic attack?
Sawa movie. Well, yeah, I mean, the correct term, the scientific term is a panic attack.
Yeah.
But what was that movie where they predict what's going to happen? Final Destination.
Oh.
He was having a Final Destination moment.
Yep. He was.
The plane's going down. We got to get out of here.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
God.
Scary.
People, I've never been on a plane with anyone freaking out. I don't know.
The worst I've ever been is someone threw up in front of me. That was the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I've yet to witness anything insane.
Yeah. I mean, like I've had screaming babies and stuff, but I feel like that's par for the course flying. I've never had. Oh, you know what? Actually, I
saw a guy kill someone on a flight once in front of me. My seatmate.
Have you 9/11?
I was, yeah.
So, so I one time was flying to Hawaii, like because I used to take trips to Hawaii alone a lot. And one time when I got to Hawaii, two people no one could get up. And then cops came on and two people were taken off. And it was because they had been smoking cigarettes or vaping or something in the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
So it wasn't like a big deal. It was like totally stupid. But they got arrested for smoking in the bathroom.
That's the dumbest thing. You can smell anything on a plane. There's no air ventilation.
Yeah. When I was dating someone who a tall person, and it was, God, what year was that?
Oh, yeah. You told me he was like vaping on the plane.
He was vaping on a flight.
Insane.
And I don't know. Yeah, I think it was when it first became illegal because I think that's first when vaping was invented.
I remember someone was vaping on a flight that I was on too. Like when it first came out, the vapes.
Yeah. And I was so I was like, can you please stop? Like they say you're not allowed to do this. And I don't think it was illegal yet. I think it was like a don't do this on the flight.
Yeah, I think that's
He was hiding and doing it. And I was mortified. I was mortified.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Boar's Head.
well, meats.
Moving on to meats in the meats category. That Boar's Head factory that was tied to that listeria outbreak, it closes. It's closing the plant.
It closes.
It's
the meat factory. It closes.
It closes. It closes today. It closes stat because I don't know. I can't talk anymore. I don't know. I blame it on I've long COVID. That's what I'm saying now. Long COVID. I don't know words anymore.
Who among us don't have?
Who among us?
Debilitating long COVID.
It closes.
The meats? It closes.
The meats close.
And that's it for today.
And the meats, they're closed.
I honestly, ever since all this crazy food stuff has been coming out, I've been like afraid to eat stuff. I don't trust anything anymore.
Oh yeah, like Martin bought salami. Like went on a road trip last weekend to Yosemite, and he bought salami at this like little deli, and I was like, I ain't eating that.
Yeah, get that out of this house. Yeah,
ain't no way.
No, I will not eat any. I haven't had, and I used to be a sandwich girl, and I'm like, I won't do it. I'll only do a vegetarian sandwich now. I don't.
Yeah, I don't do deli meats anymore. I just don't. I don't trust them.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't personally. Sometimes I'd buy like prosciutto or something for the house, but I won't even I won't eat a sandwich at a restaurant anymore because I just don't. Not for anything that I think the restaurant's doing, but the sources, I'm slowly turning back into a vegetarian. Let me tell you. It's happening.
It's happening. Thanks, Boar's Head.
Yeah, the PETA agenda is slowly coming.
But yeah, that's like, it was something like 30,000 people worked at that factory or something.
Oh, well, that sucks.
But they're all getting severance packages, apparently, and like they're all being like transferred to different places.
Good.
So.
Well, hopefully.
But that sucks. That's so many jobs.
Totally. Yeah. It's like a whole
What else
town.
is going on? Oh, did you see this thing about Abraham Lincoln?
Gabraham Lincoln, yeah.
Gabraham Lincoln? There's this documentary coming out. Or did it already come out?
I don't think it's out yet. But it's the craziest title for a
October
documentary
8th.
of all time. Lover of Men, The Untold Story of Abraham Lincoln.
Weird.
Lover of Men, The Untold Story of Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, weird title.
You could take off the Lover of Men.
Yeah, The Untold History of Abraham Lincoln. I'd watch it.
Like, especially since it's focusing on the fact that you're trying to reveal that he was homosexual. Like, it's just so bizarre. It's a
little too on the nose.
Yeah. Which does remind me, though, is I do really want to see Cole Escola's, is that how you pronounce his last name?
Oh.
Mary?
Oh, yes. Cole Escola. Yeah.
Yeah, his play "Oh Mary" on Broadway, I think got extended, and I really want to see that. It's where he plays Mary Todd Lincoln.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I really it's getting like rave reviews, and I really want to see that. But yeah, I mean, I guess they're alleging that Abraham Lincoln was queer.
Yeah, that he shared his bed with men.
Yeah.
And he went into like a deep depression after like one of the guy he was sharing his bed with like left or like moved out or something.
Listen, he was a sharp dresser, that top hat. Like, he was one of the hotter presidents for the time, in my opinion. So like, I get it.
I get it too. Yeah. Apparently, where did I read that it was like back then it was more normalized for men to have relations with each other, and it didn't become like, like
stigmatized.
Stigmatized until like recently. And
Mary Todd Lincoln used to hold seances in the White House.
Oh, right. That's right.
Yeah, she was kind of a weirdo. Anyway. I get it. I would party with that couple.
Hell yeah.
Queer husband, seance wife. Like,
hell
I like
yeah. Queer husband, seance wife. That's just a fun time.
Yeah, that's a fun time.
What else? Oh my God. Anna Delvey, aka Anna Sorokin, the scammer, is on Dancing with the Stars.
With her what is it? Ankle monitor on.
Yeah. What a weird.
She can't take it off.
What a strange sentence that is.
Yeah. I just can't believe she has her ankle monitor on and is going to have her ankle monitor on for like all her performances and stuff. And they like had to talk to ICE and have everything be checked with ICE, and
because she didn't get deported.
No. It's just the whole thing is so weird. It's like her and Joey the Bachelor and
oh yeah. What a weird group of people.
I know.
She's been under house arrest in New York City while fighting her deportation case.
It's so crazy.
Okay.
Well, which kind of reminds me, this is a kind of sway into true crime corner. But Billy McFarland has confirmed Fyre Fest 2.
I was just reading about this.
Yes, for 2025, says he has a private island location and it has hotels this time. And he says there's also going to be gourmet grilled cheeses. The festival will take place April 25th through 28th, 2025, with McFarland aiming to get 3,000 attendees. The cheapest tickets will be around $1,400, while the most expensive packages will cost $1.1 million.
What?
And come with things like luxury yachts, scuba diving, and travel between the islands.
that there's nothing that there's no way anything is going to cost $1.1 million that you would pay that money to do for in a weekend.
Insane. Yeah. It says, and the location is vaguely listed as a private island off the Caribbean coast in Mexico. Looks like there's a website. Fyre Festival 2.
Mexico.
Fyre 2 off the
Are tickets
Caribbean
available?
coast. Limited tickets are available by application only.
Oh, you have to download an app?
I don't want to apply. Accidentally almost applied for tickets.
Posh.vip. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. And he doesn't say who's going to perform or anything like that or what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah, there's no lineup or anything.
Well, who would say yes to that? It's crazy.
I know there's if you buy tickets to this and you agree to perform, you're playing yourself.
Yeah, you played yourself.
You played yourself.
That's the craziest thing. And you know what's funny is like I feel like I know people or I follow people on Instagram who
are gonna go.
Who are gonna go.
Who are gonna buy tickets. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I follow someone who went to the first Fyre Festival and they got like stranded and all that kind of stuff. And I have a feeling that they'd try again, I think.
I mean, good for him for getting out of prison and just really going at it again, trying to scam people again.
Scammer's gonna scam.
Like, respect, you know?
But it's putting all of that together or like even making the website and all of that has to be more confusing. It has to be harder than just like getting a job. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's so much effort to be making the calls and all of that.
So crazy. I don't understand.
Scam than get a job. I just don't understand because scamming to me seems so much harder than a job.
Yeah. And like maybe the reward is better, but it just it's just
it's
so
like
much work.
Yeah. And the stress, it doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah. The stress of it, going to jail.
Yeah. Well, speaking of jail, this man says a bag of Fritos sitting on a car seat lured him in before stealing the vehicle. He said he had no intention of burglarizing or opening or breaking into this car, but there's a beautiful bag of Fritos sitting in the car seat. And he just felt like he needed to liberate the bag of Fritos. Like it was a dog in a hot car. He said, he was breaking the window. Bag of Fritos.
Save this Fritos. Chili cheese Fritos.
Yeah, this bag of Fritos needs to be liberated from this hot car. And he was on drugs.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so he took the bag of Fritos from the car. He burglarized that car and a few other cars in the area. And then he found a credit card, I guess, in one of the cars and made a lot of purchases at a local McDonald's and Walgreens. This is all, unfortunately, on video.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And he has been arrested. But important to note, don't leave important things in your car like laptops, credit cards, or bags of Fritos. Because you never know how tempting they might be. That's actually a good endorsement for Fritos.
It is. It was so good. This man risked his life.
Yeah.
In jail time.
It was so tempting that he had to break into the car to get the bag of Fritos.
They should use that surveillance footage in commercials.
Yeah, and just write Fritos. It's Fritos. It's that worth it.
It's that good.
It's tempting. It's that good. What's this pig head doorstep?
Well, I saw this news story a week ago. A severed pig head was left on California home's doorstep in possible hate crime. It was in Sacramento. It was a severed pig head. It was reported to police around 7:30 a.m. It occurred in the North Natomas neighborhood. It's being investigated as a potential hate crime. There's Ring camera footage of a hooded individual leaving it on the doorstep.
Oh, God.
But the owners don't know who would do that. They left
That's
bloodstains on the mat and the surrounding ground.
Were the homeowners Jewish or Islamic?
I don't know. It does not say.
I'm just trying to think of why it would be a hate crime.
Right.
Because I would think it'd be a hate crime for religions who don't eat pork or something.
Huh. Yeah, there's footage of a man. They don't know.
Or maybe they were cops. Maybe it was a cop's house.
Oh. Maybe. It doesn't say who the owners are, though.
Interesting.
Huh. Well.
How bizarre. We'll report as it unfolds.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Last night, the Emmys, Hollywood's biggest night that happens seemingly once every few months.
I had no idea. Until you texted it. I was like, no, it's not the Emmys, is it? Oh, it was the Emmys.
I feel like it wasn't promoted, although I guess I don't really know where it would be promoted, but no one was tweeting about it all day or anything like that. And then I happened to see one on my Instagram, someone was like en route to the Emmys, and I didn't know if it was a joke or not. And then I Googled, and when I Googled the Emmys, I couldn't really find any information on it either.
Weird.
So it was like, are they hiding the Emmys from us? It was so bizarre.
Because the Emmys were, they were just in January because of the strike. So they weren't last year.
Right.
And so I guess this is the normal time they are in the fall?
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know. I had no idea.
I was like, didn't we just do this? Didn't the Bear just win 1,000 things?
Yeah.
And they won 1,000 things
won again.
They swept. Shogun also swept.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched Shogun. Martin said it's amazing.
Either. Yeah, Adam watched it and was like, it's the best thing of all time.
Wow.
And I think they like won 20 or something awards.
Yeah, something crazy.
Our favorite baby reindeer won.
Oh,
awards, I think, which is awesome. Best writing, best
and actress won.
And yeah. So that was great.
And everyone, people that I follow on Instagram, they were holding popcorn tins. Like they were in line to get popcorn.
Oh, I was like, are you sure you're not thinking about the VMAs for the other night?
No.
Like, and everyone was holding,
the awards were all
Moon
popcorn.
Men, and
it was Moon Men?
He was there.
No, but where was it held? It looked like it was in a movie theater.
Yeah, I don't know, because I sent you guys that thing too of like Dakota Fanning waiting in line for snacks. And I was like, what is this place? Like, what are the Emmys?
Yeah.
Is there not food at the Emmys?
Was it at where was it? A movie theater or something? I don't know.
I have no idea. The whole thing was bizarre, but I thought the Eugene Levy and Dan Levy did a fine job of
Oh, yeah, I saw a couple jokes.
Yeah, it was like innocuous. It was easy breezy. Whatever. That was Hollywood's biggest night. Done and done. Dave Grohl.
Oh, baby.
Illegitimate
Literally.
baby child. I don't like how I phrase that. It's not illegitimate. It's a legitimate baby.
Yeah.
He had a baby out of wedlock.
Yes. He had a baby outside of his marriage.
Yes, a baby outside of his marriage.
That he posted a thing on Instagram a week ago and said, "Hello, everyone. I have had a child outside of my marriage. Just putting that out there. I love my wife and our children. The end."
Yeah.
And it was like, oh.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl. Oh.
It sucks that like you're in a position where you even have to make an announcement like that.
I wonder if the woman who had the baby maybe threatened him.
Yeah.
Or
they
was like, I need you to pay money for this, or something happened. It was going to come out.
Yeah, for sure. They want to get ahead of it.
But someone I know who knows Dave Grohl's managers and says he's a big time cheater.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Yeah. I feel bad for his wife. For anyone in that situation, unless you have some sort of arrangement that you're both privy to and accepting and condone upon. Otherwise, that would be pretty devastating to find out on a mass global level of everyone talking about it. I hope that they have an arrangement. If they don't, that sucks. And I hope that the wife is getting what she needs.
A funny tweet that was like, I bet the woman that gave birth was born, the year she was born and started with a 2.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. There's some pop star who's pop star. It's not Anthony Kiedis. Who's the other one who's not Anthony Kiedis?
That's dating a young.
Oh, wait. We're talking about
Anthony
Grohl.
Kiedis.
Oh, it's Anthony Kiedis. Yes, it's Anthony Kiedis is dating like a 19-year-old or something.
Oh, right. How old is his girlfriend? Anthony Kiedis.
I think she's literally 19.
19.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, she's a child.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, she's 19. Yeah. She's literally 19 years old.
And he's 61.
Yeah.
Oh.
His girlfriend, Helena, 19.
Does he have children?
Yeah. And they're like older than her, I think.
Everly Bear Kiedis. Okay. Oh, wait. He has a son or daughter that's 16.
Can you imagine?
I mean, at least she's older than this kid.
The way I would lose it.
Oh my God. If
it could be like her carpool
dad's
driving.
dating yeah. Oh my God. That is. Ugh.
Yeah. And it's like, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's normal.
No.
Gross. Yeah.
Gross. R.I.P. to James Earl Jones.
Yeah, sad.
The voice of Darth Vader.
And Mufasa, I think.
Or
was he Scar? Who was he?
Oh, he was one of those lions. Great voice. He's got a great voice.
Yeah, he does.
Mufasa,
yeah. Mufasa, yeah.
He was 93.
Wow, that's a life. That's a long life.
Oh, he was the dad in Coming to America. Great movie.
You know, this just made me think of it. People were, I guess, upset because Shelley Duvall wasn't in the Emmys in memoriam last night.
She wasn't?
No.
She'll be in the Oscars one.
But she also had TV shows, though.
Yeah, right? It's weird when they don't include some people in there. I don't understand why.
I mean, I know that she's mostly known for movies, but she had Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme. That was like big, that children's television show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people are like, why wasn't she in the Emmys?
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. So that was a little bizarre. Yeah.
What else? Oh, Ozempic.
Yeah. This is crazy.
It's Kate Moss's sister overdosed on Ozempic.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's her sister? I didn't know she had a sister.
Yeah.
Her name is Lottie.
Yeah.
Charlotte Lottie. And she is, how old is Lottie? She's 26.
Yeah.
And
she was
said
130 pounds or something when she started taking Ozempic.
I think
she was like a normal.
Less. She said something like 50 stone. I don't know what the stones are, the kilogram, whatever.
Right.
Some sort of British thing. But I looked it up and I was like, wait, what's happening? She got the Ozempic under the table. She got it from a doctor, but it was like not prescription, like under the table. And it was like
her friend had a prescription from Ozempic, and she took her friend's prescription or something. Or her friend was able to get it.
And it was like the dosage was for someone who weighed more than her. So it was like triple of what she needed. And she had to go to the hospital.
Yeah. From what I read, it's like she weighed 130 pounds or something. And which is normal for her weight.
Yeah.
For her height. Yeah. And she, her friend was able to get her Ozempic, and the dosage she took was for someone who was like 200 plus pounds or something, or someone who needed to lose like 200 pounds or something. And she was unable, her body was unable to hold down any food or water.
Yeah.
And she started like having seizures and was throwing up and had to go to the hospital. And she said it was just like a horrible experience, clearly. So I feel like we're going to enter a new age of people just do black market Ozempic and not following regulations. It's scary
because you don't know what's in it. If you don't get it from a pharmacy, who knows what's in that stuff?
Yeah. And I mean, I express this to you and Maria also, is like, if you look at her before picture, she was not chubby.
No.
First of all, I want to say that it's okay to be any size. It's okay to be chubby. It's okay to be, it's whatever you are. If you're healthy, that's great.
Yeah.
I think we're getting to a point again of like the 2000s Nicole Richie,
yes,
Lindsay Lohan, of this eating disorder,
like
rail thin anorexia thing, where a thin, like an 130-pound, like thin girl, who looks womanly, is like, I need to be rail thin. And like, and is going to extreme measures. I think I'm worried about what Ozempic is doing in terms of making one body type okay again.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all of the reality stars, like all the housewives, all the Bravo stars.
Yeah.
When everyone like all of a sudden loses a ton of weight from like one season to the next.
Now too, like Katy Perry, like used to be a womanly looking person, and now she's real thin. And I think that Ozempic has medicinal purposes and good purposes for losing weight if you're a certain amount overweight and can't get it off, or have some sort of insulin
if you have diabetes.
Yeah,
it's apparently great for everything. Like the health benefits are amazing.
Yeah,
if you take it when you need it, prescribed.
Yeah, I think that if you're like an already thin person, and even Tori Spelling, I think, was saying at one point she had taken Ozempic. And she is like emaciatedly thin. Yeah. And I think
crazy.
I worry about where we're getting in terms of like body acceptance.
I know. Because I feel like we were going in a good direction of like body acceptance and like loving every body, but then a lot of people are like, no, I need to be rail thin.
Yeah, I think that now that someone is like, oh, but there is a way for you to look like this if you want. Everyone's like, oh, okay, well, you know,
without doing anything.
Someone else could do the body acceptance thing, and now I'm gonna. And so I think that we need to find some sort of healthy medium. And if Ozempic is right for you based on what your doctor says, then that's great. But like, also know that it's okay to not be a size 0 or size 2. Yeah. And like, you're still,
it's not realistic.
You're still beautiful, and it's not real. Yeah. Like some people's bodies just aren't built that way. Most people's bodies aren't built that way. Like it's bones are different sizes, you know, like it's
bones are different sizes.
Yeah. And I'm a doctor. That's Ali Siegel, MD. And also Ben and J-Lo spotted kissing post divorce.
Yeah. This was yesterday or the day before.
At the Beverly Hills Hotel.
In the Beverly Hills Hotel. There's photos of them holding hands.
Yeah.
And there's people, eyewitnesses were saying they were kissing.
Canoodling.
Their kids were there too.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it was one of the kids' birthdays or something like that.
Yeah. Interesting, because J-Lo has just filed for divorce.
Yeah. I have a feeling the divorce won't go through.
Really?
I don't know. My gut is I think they're going to give it another try. I don't know.
Whoa.
These two crazy kids.
Yeah, they should just not get married. Just date.
Right. They should just date. I think that's...
They need to just... You're not... Yeah, don't... There's no rush to get married. Just date.
I think that what it is that they get bored. Or probably not her. I think Ben gets bored once it becomes... a label.
Yes.
Or he just, something in him shifts once the label is applied to it. Once it's a marriage, then something shifts in him.
Maybe he likes the chase.
I think he likes the chase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, which is not good. Not
And then as soon as she files for divorce, he's like, wait. I might lose her for good.
Totally, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what
Ben?
happens. Get your act
Get
together.
your act together. And apparently the rumor that he was dating Robert F. Kennedy's daughter, Kick Kennedy,
yeah, or whatever,
is not a. It's not a true.
I had a feeling. I didn't
think so either.
Yeah, whale juice head. Whatever the whale juice is. Perfect Couple. Did you finish it?
No, I did not.
Oh my god.
You know, I saw these billboards, Nicole Kidman and who leave Schreiber.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this is something I would like. I like a Nicole Kidman murder mystery.
Yeah.
I like a murder mystery. I watched an episode and then I did not continue watching it. You watched the whole thing. And you told us what happened.
I did. I was like, I will tell you exactly
permission
the plot
to spoil. I was like, yeah.
If you give me permission.
Just tell me.
It's the most deranged TV show I've ever. First of all, I love that Nicole Kidman just does not feel tied to an accent. Like she will be Australian, she'll be English, she'll be American.
She doesn't
all throughout
care.
the course of one character. Like it doesn't matter. She'll just do whatever she pleases in any scene, whatever goes. Yep. My favorite part though is in the beginning. Yeah, there's like a dance sequence for the intro to every episode that has nothing to do with the TV show, the premise, the tone of the show. It's completely against the whole tone of the show and has nothing to do with the characters.
Because it happened in the first episode, or was it the beginning? Was the intro the dance?
The intro is the dance, but there's never a dance in the TV show.
Right, because it was like we started watching the beginning of the second episode and that dance came on. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, that's just.
And I was like, oh, that's the intro for every single episode.
There's never a dance in the TV show. Like there's a wedding, but they don't do a flash mob dance. That's just the freaking intro to the show.
Like they do a dance and like everyone's like hugging and laughing afterwards. You're like, what?
Yeah. And apparently, there's some article that all the cast had a WhatsApp group together where they would talk about how they really need to get the intro changed because they all hate this dance so
Nicole
much.
Kidman was in this group too.
Yeah. Nicole Kidman and Megan Fahey or whatever you pronounce her
last
name.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. They were all like, we got to get this dance squashed. Like it makes no sense. We hate dancing. I don't want to do it. And apparently, Liev Schreiber was the only one who was like, I like the dance, and I think I'm doing pretty good at it.
Okay, leave.
It was like deranged. If you watched it, please let us know because
it's based on a book.
Apparently,
I did not read, but
fever dream. You watched Beetlejuice? I
did. I'm not. I'm not spoiling anything. Okay. I will say, I did not like it.
Oh,
and
bummer.
I feel like I might be in the minority because I've been reading a lot of reviews and people seem to like it.
The preview doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Keaton is great. It's good to see him. Catherine O'Hara's in it. Justin Theroux is in it, and he's playing a funny character, he's not funny in it, and it really. For me, every time he came on screen, like it's supposed to be funny, and he just killed the vibe.
Oh no!
And I like Jenna Ortega. I think she's great. Winona was kind of phoning it in. I didn't. I don't know what I was expecting. Like I love the original Beetlejuice. I just watched that like a few weeks ago. And I didn't laugh a lot.
Yeah.
But some people really liked it, so I don't know. I'll be curious.
I'll probably see it out of curiosity, but I don't expect it to be good. I was not, when I saw the trailer, I wasn't like, that looks great.
Yeah, the trailer it's Michael Keaton saying like the juice is loose or something, which is like funny.
Yeah, it ain't.
There's a lot of weird plot lines that didn't make sense. The costumes were great though.
Yeah,
I
the
think
costumes
that
look good. Yeah,
but
I
don't know. Whatever. Some people might. Whatever.
Yeah. What about books?
Oh, so I'm reading this book. It's this guy. What's his name? John Krakauer. He wrote Into the Wild.
Oh yeah.
And this is called Into Thin Air, and it's about his trek up to Mount Everest.
Is it Jack Kerouac?
John Krakauer. Not On the Road, Jack Kerouac. John Krakauer.
Oh, Jack Kerouac was kind of hot.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that. Okay, sorry, continue.
Into the Wild, that movie. And Under the Banner of Heaven. That was like he wrote that book. But this says looking up like scary, like the most haunting books people have ever read, and this is one of them. And it's about the deadliest year of Mount Everest hiking. The most people that died. Because people die, like hundreds of people have died hiking up there.
Yeah.
But this is about the most deadly year. And he was up there and like some of his friends died. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That sounds scary.
I'm like halfway through. It's really interesting. The whole history of Mount Everest and like people. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why anyone would want to climb up Mount Everest. It's just a line of people getting up there.
That's nuts.
And people pay like $60,000 to like get up there. It's crazy.
My brand of neurodivergence doesn't include interest in Mount Everest, but
nope.
I'm glad that yours does. And I hope that other people enjoy that book too. But that does not sound like
it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, that's
all right, guys. Well,
that's it.
If you know anything about Mount Everest or Fyre Festival 2, or if you have ever stolen a bag of Cheetos from a car, please
Fritos.
Fritos. Shit, Fritos. I'd steal Cheetos. Fritos, please let us know. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And that's all, folks. Bye.
Bimbo News. Bimbo News. Bimbo News. Bimbo News. All the news you can handle. Bimbo News. So tune in to this channel. Bimbo News. Everything you want to know. Bimbo News. About recent news and TV shows. Bimbo News.
Powered by Acast.